Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Python program to check the Armstrong number. So guys, basically the user will enter the number over here and we are going to check whether that positive integer is an Armstrong number or not. So a number is an Armstrong number of the order n if the number that is a, b, c, d, and then if it is equal to a raised to n, and then b raised to n, c raised to n, and so on, the sum of all these numbers is equal to this particular number on left hand side. So guys, for example, in case of an Armstrong number of 3 digits, the sum of cubes of each digit is equal to the number itself. So basically, if we take the number that is 153, the length of this number is 3 digits. The cube of all these numbers will be added, and then if the answer on the right hand side is 153, then this number is going to be the Armstrong number. So guys, we are going to implement this logic with the help of the Python program in VS Code. So guys, over here, the very first thing that we are supposed to do is take the number from the user. So we say number, it is equal to input function, and then we will ask the user to enter the number. And then guys, over here, user will enter the number. Now this number, we need to convert it into the integer from string input. So basically, whatever data is provided by the user, using this input function, it is of the string data type. We need to convert it into the integer. So now we are having the number inside this number variable. We need to find the length of this number. So basically, we are going to use this variable that is length. It is equal to, we will use the length function over here, and we are going to convert this number to the string first, and then we are going to provide this number inside the str function. So guys, over here, what we are doing is, again, we are converting this integer into the string, and we are getting the length of the string using the len function, and the length will be stored inside this length variable. Guys, this length is required in order to find the power of the individual digits for this number that we just got from the user. So guys, what will be the logic? Over here, we are going to have another variable that is temp, and we will store this number that is entered by the user inside this temp variable. And then we are going to have the while loop, and inside the while loop, we will have the condition whether this temp number, if it is greater than 0, then go inside this while loop, and then we are going to extract the digit. So basically, we are going to get the last digit of this number inside this digit variable. It is equal to, we will say, the number that is entered by the user, person 10. So guys, over here, what exactly we are doing is, let's say if the entered number by the user is 153, so we are getting this last number that is 3 over here inside this digit by using the number person 10. Now what we have to do with this digit is, we have to find the power of this digit that is 3 raised to the number of digits inside this number that is entered by the user, which is already present inside the length variable. So what we will be doing is, we will simply have the digit, and then double multiplication over here will help us in order to get the result of digit raised to the length variable over here. So guys, this is nothing but this will be 3 raised to the length, which is 3 in this case, if we are entering this number that is 153. And then guys, what we have to do is, we have to find the sum of all these digits. So over here, what we will be doing is, we will have another variable that is sum. Initially, the value of this sum, it is equal to 0. Then over here, while getting the digit raised to the length, we will assign it to the sum variable and add all the numbers that we are getting by using this plus and then equal to operator. Now guys, the last step is to reduce this number, that is, after getting this digit and getting this expression, adding it into the sum variable. Now we need to get this number. So how do we get this? By reducing this 153 to 15 over here. So we are going to just divide the number that is temp divided by 10, and then assign it to the variable temp again. So over here, what we are doing is, we are just removing the last digit from here, and 15 will be stored inside the temp variable. And next time when the control flow comes back again over here, temp is greater than 0. Yes, it is, since the value is 15. And then again, we will get the digit variable as number person 10 over here. Now guys, one change that we have to do is, instead of this number, which is having 153 as the value, we need to use the temp variable over here, since this is going to have the updated number from where we want to get the last digit. And then guys, in the end, we are going to have the sum over here. Now what we can do is, we have the original number that is entered by the user inside this variable that is number, and we also have this sum variable, which is very important. So what we have to do is, in the end, we just need to compare both these variables, that is sum. If it is equal to number, then enter number is the Armstrong number. So over here we will say number is, that is entered by the user, and sum is, and then open and close curly braces. Over here we will be displaying the sum that is computed inside the while loop. So what we have to do is we have to use the dot format function, and we will simply provide the number over here as the first parameter and sum over here as the second parameter. Guys, what we will do is we will have the print statement outside of this condition, that is sum is equal to number. So basically we are going to print both, that is number and sum as well, and then if both of these numbers are equal, then we will say entered number is Armstrong number. So we will simply say Armstrong number, and then again in the else part, what we will do is we will have the else part and we will say not an Armstrong number over here. So if both the numbers are equal, then it is Armstrong number. If both the numbers are not equal, then it is not an Armstrong number. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, the code is asking the user to enter the number. Let us provide the same number over here, that is 153. So over here, when we provide 153 as the number and press enter, so we are getting some different sum over here, that is 179.46. So guys, there was a mistake over here. While dividing the 10 by 10, we need to use the double forward slashes over here in order to get the division operation correct. So guys, over here, let me just save this file now once again and try running this code. While entering the number, let us provide 153, that is the same number. When we press enter, as you can see, number is 153 and we get the sum as 153, and that is why it is an Armstrong number. That's because both the number and the sum of the cubes of all the individual digits in these numbers is same. Guys, let me just run this code once again. There is another Armstrong number, that is 1634. So let us provide that. So we have 1634 over here. When we press enter, as you can see, number is 1634 and the sum is also 1634, which gives us the Armstrong number. Let us verify this in the calculator as well. So what we have to do is we have to find the sum of all the individual digits raised to the 4, that is the length of this number. So 1 raised to 4 plus 6 raised to 4 plus 3 raised to 4 and then plus. And then guys, when we press enter over here, as you can see, we are getting 1634, which is matching with this sum, that is 1634 that we got after computing the sum over here. And guys, that is the reason why, since both the number and the sum is equal, this is an Armstrong number. Let me just run this code once again. We will provide a different number, that is 1635 this time. The last digit over here, we are changing it to 5 over here instead of 4. So guys, when we press enter, as you can see, number is 1635, but the sum is 2003. And since both these numbers are not matching, it is not an Armstrong number. So guys, in this way, we can easily find whether the entered number is the Armstrong number by using this logic over here that we have just written using the Python program. Guys, let us run this code once again over here, and let's see whether the number, that is 321, when you enter this number, whether it is an Armstrong number. Take this as a homework for you. Practice on your own so that you come to know whether this number is an Armstrong number or not, and comment in the comment section below whether this is an Armstrong number or not an Armstrong number. Let us see whether your answer is correct or not.